We're going overseas for this one.
All right, okay.
A Spanish Christmas.
Okay, nice. Multicultural.
Between Christmas and New Year, me and my family would spend Christmas in Spain. We'd visit the same restaurant for Christmas lunch and finish the day in the pool. Oh. The only way my parents would get us to Spain is if they promised to get us a Terry's chocolate orange that we could put in our stocking. Feliz Navidad.
Oh, Christmas in a pool.
Do you know what Feliz Navidad
I
means?
don't.
Merry Christmas.
Oh.
In Spanish.
Oh. Did you get that from Bublé?
No.
Because he has a song, doesn't he, where he's singing that.
I think he copied it, didn't he?
Well,
that's not the original.
He clearly did. Yeah,
he copies every Christmas song.
He copies loads. He copies loads. But he's done well of making himself part of a lot of people's Christmas now.
I think everybody listens to Bublé at Christmas.
I do.
Every restaurant you walk in, Bublé.
I do.
Every coffee shop.
Yeah.
You get sick of Bublé by the end of it.
Yeah,
well, I do.
Yeah, you do. You do. But imagine that, Christmas in a pool. How do you feel about that?
You know what? I've never been abroad at Christmas.
On Christmas Day?
Yeah, I've never done it.
I've done New Year's.
It is something I've always wanted to do.
Okay.
Because I think, do you know, Christmas, you get, a lot of people do, you get quite a bit of time off if you plan your holidays right. And I think during that time, it's a bit of a waste if you're in the UK. For me personally, I'd like to be, on a beach.
Yeah.
So I'd like to try it.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, like the Boxing Day walks, the getting together with family and having a meal, the meeting friends on Christmas Eve, all of that. I love those little traditions of my own, so I don't know if I could. New Year's, I'm not as bothered. Like New Year's, I'd like to.
I'd love to go to Australia and have Christmas on the beach.
Yeah. Yeah,
I've got some friends that did it, and they had Christmas hats on.
Yeah.
Playing, is it volleyball?
Yeah.
On the beach. I think it'd be cool.
Volleyball, eh?
Yeah.
Yeah. Good action. Good articulate.
Easy sport.
Yeah. Good articulate action.
Yeah,
there,
for anyone that's watching the visuals.
Yeah. That's,
let me know.
That's volleyball.
How I got on.
Yeah, that's volleyball.
Your turn, Matt.
Right. So, since 2018, me and my partner have been spending Christmas overseas, and they do put, apart from COVID time, so that's quite a few years they missed out on there. We're not fussed on the location, as long as the sunset and a pina colada. Well, that's what we were just talking about. Like,
yeah, I mean, I didn't write that one either.
Good.
But, again, I'm all for it. I think if you haven't got any kids either...
No, but I think if you have got kids, why not? Shouldn't stop you.
I think for kids, though, it's more about Santa, isn't it? And stockings. And
who is still real, by the way.
Yeah, he is real.
He is 100% real. Santa is real.
What age did you stop believing in Santa, Matt?
Who said I stopped?
Still going.
What do you mean stop?
Still a firm believer.
What do you mean stop? Oh, right.
Oh, yeah, Santa.
Yeah.
He's in Harrods.
Yeah.
He's real.
Yeah. No, that's one of his delegates. That's one of his delegates. He's too busy, so he has to delegate out. So we definitely covered that one, but that's a nice little tradition.
Oh, this is a little story.
Okay.
Oh, this is nice.
I like how I'm getting the short ones.
Yeah. That's not intentional, by the way, for anyone listening. So this is not a tradition, more just a funny but true story. I had only been living in Leicester for less than a year, so I had no idea Next was based in Leicester. I went onto the Next website to look for a new Christmas tree for my new house in Enderby, where I accidentally clicked on the careers section of the webpage. I ended up applying for a job I am in now, 12 years later, and I'm still here. True story.
No way.
Was that you?
No. I've been here 14 years, so no.
14.
Yeah. So
12 years is a long time.
12 years is a long time. But so from buying a tree to being at Next.
What a customer journey. How?
And also,
have we got some development we need to be doing on the website to make sure people don't land on that? Oh, that was 12 years ago.
Yeah, that is 12 years ago. So,
we've advanced.
There's a lot there. But God, that is a great journey, isn't it?
From a tree to a job.
Yeah, can't make that up. You know what? We'll have to We'll have to seek him out and see if he can come on the podcast and tell us more.
I wonder if he was
Or
looking. Yeah, because it isn't. We don't know if it's a man or
her,
a woman,
or them.
by the way. I wonder if they were actually looking for a seasonal role,
Oh, I bet.
and that's how they've come across it.
I bet.
It'd be interesting to know what they applied for.
Yeah, but it's a great story. I like that. I like that we've chucked that one in there, and it's, well, we've just seen them. We've just opened this today. Well, as we've sat down, so not a tradition, but a very, very good story. Oh, I've got a short one, Abby.
Oh, surprise.
So since we were 18, me and my best friend have always met up on Christmas Eve for Christmas drinks. Yes.
Here we go.
Yes. This is
Matt's.
This is my tradition. I didn't write this, but this is my tradition. So I can back you up on this one, whoever's wrote this. Every Christmas, will meet friends in the pub that we really bonded over. It's a nice, like, small town pub. We'll all get together. We'll all have a fun and sensible sometimes time. And the good thing is as well, like, you've got parents come and who don't usually mingle, and everyone comes together, and it's a really nice time of year. Sometimes it's quiet because people have other plans. It's not like you must be there. But it's a very good tradition of mine on Christmas Eve, and it's just a nice way to spend it.
I do something similar.
Yeah.
I also meet up with my friends on Christmas Eve.
Oh, okay.
A little bit harder now. So one of my friends works in the police. So
okay.
shifts and everything.
Might be working.
Yeah, a bit difficult. But yeah, that's something we've always done as well. And I think it's just nice, isn't it? Before you spend the whole day with your family, it's nice just to see your friends, have a few drinks. A lot of people have broken up from work then, so everyone's in a really good mood.
Yeah.
I don't know about you, where I live as well. The bars are normally bustling.
There's such
Christmas Eve, such a good vibe.
Well, everyone's in good spirits, isn't it?
Yeah.
Because it's Christmas Day the next day. You know, if people, what I tend to find is you see the people that got kids that might come for a little bit and then go, or bring the kids and then go. But it's a good way of seeing friends, because then it does get very family orientated, and I love it.
It's got to be a pub though.
Not a bar.
Not a bar. It's got to be a pub where there's an open fire.
Yeah, helps.
And ale on tap.
Love the ale.
It's just got to
Abby
be done.
Loves the ale.
Or
Abby
a red
loves
wine.
The ale. Yeah, fair enough. What's the next one?
Right, okay. I'm whizzing through these.
Nah, we're not.
Okay, so my tradition is after presents, there's a local pub open until 2 and we meet some family and friends there. There's a fire, decoration and lovely music. Then we go home to cook and eat our Christmas lunch. It's a nice way just to split the day up and turns into a nice morning walk.
Oh, that's good.
I've done that before.
I know a lot of people that do that will
Christmas
go
Day.
out on Christmas Day.
Yeah.
Because some people kind of go, we're in for the day, that's it. And then, or people will come round, or you'll travel to someone's. But the fact they actively go out and go to like a pub or something, or a walk, that's good, isn't it?
Yeah, I've done something similar. So again, when my brother lives in Leeds, so we've driven up and we've had dinner a little bit later, but in the afternoon we've just gone for a walk and a drink in the pub, and then when we come back, the dinner's ready then, and then we play games. Worked
up an appetite.
Yeah, it's nice actually, and you'll be surprised, it's quite busy on Christmas Day.
Yeah. I think over the years, there's more traditions been developed, haven't there? Whereas I guess you go about 20 years or so, it was probably all very like, you do this, this and this, and now people are kind of people have made new traditions, we can see from this.
Well, bars and things are open more now, aren't they?
Yes.
Whereas back in the day, I mean, quote me if I'm wrong, anybody, but when I speak to my granddad about this, there was certain times pubs opened and closed.
Yeah.
And I don't know if I'm right in saying this, but I'm sure on Christmas Day it probably was closed, and then it opened again at a certain time.
I've always known them to be.
I don't know.
They've always opened for a couple of hours. I think it's just owner's discretion, but I think they've always opened from when I can even remember as a kid as well. So yeah, definitely that. So my next one is, until about the age of 10, I wouldn't let my family pull Christmas crackers as I was scared of the bang they make. My family have never let me live it down, and now it's mentioned every single Christmas.
I mean, why would you be scared of the back?
Come on.
What, Chris? As a child, were you scared?
Not, I wasn't scared of the Cracker, no. But
You wasn't you?
But I wrote that one. But no. Like that's a brave one to write. But
It is.
I mean, the fact
Sorry,
that
whoever wrote that in.
yeah, the fact that your family have to totally never going to let you forget that is it's pretty tough going. So
I suppose though, for pets.
yeah, maybe
Pets,
a bit
I
like
bet-
fireworks.
Yeah, terrified of it.
I'm not sure a pet wrote that one though.
No, I don't think
No.
so. I don't think any dogs or cats wrote that one in, but you never know.
No, you never know at all.
So the next one. Since its release in 1996, me and my wife watched the Only Fools and Horses Heroes and Villains episode, in brackets, when they dressed up as Batman and Robin, every Christmas. It never gets old.
Classic.
I love it, Only Fools and Horses.
Yeah, classic. Absolute classic.
That's a tradition in my family, watching the Christmas specials.
What's your favourite Christmas special then? What would you? So we talked earlier about your favourite film.
Oh, not talking about Only Fools and Horses.
Yeah,
any,
just any
Christmas special.
Or is it Only Fools and Horses?
I mean, we do traditionally watch that one at Christmas. Vicar of Dibley.
Oh,
That
nice,
one.
Nice.
That's
nice.
a selection.
Yeah, that's
good.
That's good.
You see, these are old classics that people can't recreate.
No. And I think because that.
Father Ted. Did
you
ever watch
call
Father
them
Ted?
sitcoms, wouldn't you? They're not as popular anymore, are
No.
they? So I think that's why people love them, because they've got that nostalgic feel to them.
Yeah, they have.
But yeah, Father Ted. No, I never really got into that. Only Fools and Horses I did. Vicar of Dibley I did.
What about old school Top of the Pops? No, honestly, I'll never forget. So when I was a kid, I used to put the Christmas tree up with my uncle, and I was obsessed. He used to have them all recorded, old Top of the Pops episodes. We used to put them on the TV. Absolutely fantastic.
Oh.
You know, do you know when, obviously they're all miming.
Yeah.
But back then, like Top of the Pops, that's all anybody ever, well, that's the only way you got your music, isn't it?
Yeah. Is it still going?
I think they do a Christmas special.
Still?
I'm sure a few years ago they did. So I think Fern Cotton presented it.
Well, you'll be tuning into that.
I will be.
So the next one, every year since we woke up on Christmas morning, me and my partner have a few glasses of Bucks Fizz. We get in. Let's just say there have been a couple of burnt turkeys.
Well,
Wow.
starting early there.
Wow.
Did you eat breakfast?
Clearly not.
No.
If the turkey's
Breakfast
burnt,
has been missed.
if the turkey's burnt, then they're just gone, right, let's just go on this Buck Fizz and have a good time.
Basically, they've had a bottomless brunch at
pretty
Christmas.
much. That's a good idea. That's a really good idea. Bottomless turkey
Brunch.
brunch. Yeah, I might try that one.
That's
then.
interesting.
Turkey with like poached eggs and sourdough and avocado.
Oh, wow, bougie. That sounds expensive, that one.
Nah, it'd be all right, but that's a different way of doing it, isn't it?
It's like the Christmas Eve one again, isn't it? Where, you know, instead of doing everything the traditional way, why not have a bottomless brunch on Christmas Day?
Yeah, no.
Saves hassle in the kitchen.
Yeah, 100%. 100%.
Right, I'm up again. So, this is a long one. Me and my family have our Christmas on Christmas Eve rather than Christmas Day. We have our Christmas lunch on Christmas Eve and open our presents on Christmas Day. This cuts down the stress of cramming everything into one day and means we can sit and relax, enjoy our presents.
Clever. 2-day Christmas.
I don't know how I feel about that though.
2-day Christmas. What's not to love? I'm nicking it.
When are they eating dinner again?
Christmas Eve.
Yeah, you see, for me, it's... I don't know what I'd do for the rest of the day.
Well, you could do it the other way around. You could do presents on Christmas Eve or in the evening, go to bed, wake up whenever, or go to the pub, wake up whenever. Then take your time with, you're not going to rush through the presents, get you walking and try and all do it in one day. I like that. It's relaxed. Definitely calmer, because Christmas can be manic, especially for like.
It is calmer,
especially for the people that do all the hosting and cooking. It's like the stress levels.
Have you ever been a host?
I have been a host a couple of times.
How did that go down?
Ask the other people that were there, and let them decide.
I've cooked Christmas dinner for my family before.
Yeah, it's like the ultimate Sunday roast.
It takes a lot of time.
All timings.
And to be honest, you have to prepare the day before anyway.
Yeah. 100%.
If you're doing it properly.
Yeah.
It's a big job.
Big job.
Hats off to anyone this Christmas that's cooking dinner for the family. I know how you feel.
Oh yeah. I mean, I've had the short ones, but this one's a long one. So one Christmas, I was in the Netherlands meeting my better half side of the family.
Oh, nice.
It was around 20 people at the table speaking a language I didn't understand. And they had me sat at the head of the table. Now the context has been set. What ended up happening at an already awkward dinner is her cousin showed up a little late and he went straight to me, and the entire family stopped and watched this exchange where he proudly and confidently walked up and said, "You were Adam, right?" Okay. It was dead silent for about a minute, to which I said, "No, I am Owen." And it is still mentioned as a joke today every single year.
What's that?
Someone's been sitting at the head of the table. Right. This cousin's turned up and gone, "Oh, you're Adam." And he's gone, no, it's Owen. And now this has become a tradition that he's called Adam every single year. Oh, okay,
they've got his name wrong.
Yeah, they've got the name wrong.
But it's
language in it as well.
But is Owen an ex-boyfriend?
Oh, God.
Is this how they've got confused?
Sounds like this person's never been told.
Oh, sorry. Whoever wrote this one in.
Moving on. Swiftly on.
Yeah, moving on there. Oh, short one for me.
Cool.
A sentence. I only start celebrating Christmas when Coca-cola released their Christmas advert.
Holidays are coming.
Coca-Cola have literally taken over Christmas, haven't they?
You want a fact?
Go on then, hit me with a fact.
Santa is only red because of Coca-Cola.
I already knew that one.
Damn it. Yeah, it used to be green.
That's marketing.
Yeah,
for you.
That is the power of marketing.
The power of marketing.
That is the power of marketing big time.
Which is your favourite Christmas or the company that you wait for that release a Christmas advert? Apart from Next.
That is a good question. I'm not...
John Lewis is up there for me.
Yeah, they do good.
They do good ones.
They're a competitor. We will never mention their name again on this podcast, but yeah, no, they do good. They have done. I'm not a fan of this year's one. I don't. No. Doesn't resonate with me personally, but I like the production value that's gone into it and the level of effort. But yeah, I'm trying to think of other ones really. The supermarkets, they all tend to do similar stuff.
Yeah, they tend to kind of copy each other in, don't they?
Some of them have created some good stuff, but yeah, I think like most people now, especially in the UK, they look forward to that particular advert, don't they? From that particular retailer that will never be named again.
Didn't mean to drop names there.
Next one, our family tradition is a Home Alone film marathon.
Oh, yes. Exciting.
The question is, how many Home Alone films are there? Oh, so this person's asked us a question. Oh. I don't know.
I think, I might be wrong, but I think there may be 6.
I was going to say 4.
I think there's 6.
So remember they changed Kevin.
I'll be honest, this is a Christmas confession of mine.
Ooh.
I've never actually watched all of the Home Alones.
You watched 1 and 2 though?
I think I have, but they're not memorable for me.
What do you mean you think you have? You know, this is one of these things
Yeah, I think this is what I've got to do over Christmas.
Oh.
I know.
Like, you've got to watch them.
They've definitely... I know that I've got an older brother, so I know they've been on.
But you don't know if you've actually sat down and watched them.
No, I think... I don't know. But
fair enough.
I feel like I know the fact because I've had it on a Christmas quiz before.
Fair enough. Next one then for you.
So, every year my husband hosts a quiz on New Year's Eve at our local pub. He's been the quiz master for nearly a decade. Even during COVID, he hosted the quiz online. I don't know when he will hang up his mic, but I'm enjoying living out this tradition for now. Quiz master.
Wow. Sounds like you want your husband to hang up that mic pretty quickly.
I love a Christmas quiz.
I'm terrible at quizzes.
Yeah, I'm terrible, but I love it.
I'm terrible. I'm too competitive to...
You're very competitive, Matt. For anyone that doesn't know Matt, he's the most competitive person I know.
I'm not that bad. I'm not that bad. But yeah, I am very competitive. Christmas quizzes are fun though. They
it's just a bit of harmless fun.
I like Christmas. Let me rephrase that. I like Christmas quizzes more because they're more fun. It's when it's like you have those proper quizzes and you've got teams that are like
mastermind
versed in it and they've got like a geography specialist and a music specialist and a sports specialist. I'm like, oh.
What would be your area of specialism if you had to go on a quiz show? I forgot which quiz show it is where you pick your
Mastermind.
area. Yeah, it is. Oh yeah, Mastermind. I'm thinking of University Challenge with the teams.
Very different. Very different. I quite like a bit of geography or maybe sport, but then like the questions they ask, I'm like, I don't know. Do you know what? Film. I'm into my film. Into my film. I like the detail and stuff. Like I know composers and producers and actors.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, all of that stuff. So
film buff then.
Yeah, definitely. Straight to the point. This one. The next Christmas party is my tradition.
Well, it's a good one.
Yeah. So for a lot, so Christmas parties across the business, all different ones, but for the people based as head office teams, there's a big get together one. I mean, I've been here for 14 years, so I've experienced a few in my time. But how many of you experienced, Abi?
So I've only experienced one. So when I joined the business last year, it was around November time.
Yeah.
So it's my first time ever going to a Next head office Christmas party.
What was it like?
I was blown away,
yeah.
Especially coming from smaller businesses where you don't, it's not on that scale.
Yeah.
It was a great night. I really enjoyed it. Yeah,
it does. It makes you understand the size of the business, but also the amount of different people in industries and everything. It's just, and it's good to see people that you work with and just in a relaxed environment where you can just, have a natter, have a drink, have a dance, have a good time. It's really good.
And just mingle with everybody else
from
across the business because, we're based in so many different offices.
Yes, we are now.
Even though we're on campus, sometimes you just don't see.
You don't even see people. No. Unless it's virtually or a meeting.
Yeah,
or
basically.
Something.
So it's just nice to all be in one room, especially if you're on calls with them. You don't get to see them in person, like you said. It's and it makes you realise how big Next is now.
Yeah,
the 100%. Size of the teams. It's
100%.
Yeah.
Well, I think you've got the last one.
Is this the last question?
Yeah, you've got the last one.
For rounding up the podcast.
Yeah, rounding up this episode.
So there is a Christmas box that gets passed around the family. Each year, someone adds something new to the box, and we open it up and look at everything in there.
Oh,
that's cute.
That's nice.
I wonder what they put in the box. Is it funny gifts?
Read that one again.
So there's a Christmas box.
Yeah.
That gets passed around the family. Each year, someone adds something new to the box, and we open it up and look at everything in there.
Oh. I wonder if they're building like a mini nativity set or
I don't know.
But what if someone goes a bit rogue and there's a theme creating and then someone's like, oh, I'm going to put this in, and it's like, oh.
Yeah, a funny joke.
Yeah, which would be hilarious.
That only the family get.
But that's nice though. You think if they've had that going for generations, or keep it going, you could.
That's a big box.
Maybe the box gets. Maybe one year someone just buys a box to put the box in, so the box gets bigger.
God, what a boring idea, Matt. Who did that one? Who was tight this year?
This guy. Yeah, but no, that's a nice one. That's unusual, actually. I've never heard anything like that.
I've never heard of that.
I've never heard of that, but I like that one.
It would be actually, you could take it one stage further and you'd put something in a box, then wrap the box up, then get something else and wrap on. Do you know, like pass the parcel, then eventually have one big gift.
Yeah.
And someone's got to open it all up.
Oh, nice. So we've read all them traditions then, Abi. What's your tradition?
Oh, well, I've got many traditions, really.
You got to pick one. Your favourite.
My favourite one. I think my favourite one for me is when I go and see my granddad.
Oh.
Yeah. So
nice.
me and my granddad, every year, I'll go to his house. He's got an old coal fire.
Nice.
And we'll both sit and have a whiskey together.
Oh,
and
nice.
we'll talk about, well, I'm always pestering Grandad to talk about the old times, about when he was young and he used to go to all these dances. That's my favourite.
That's a nice one.
It's a special time.
That's a nice one. Yeah. That's a really nice one. That's a nice one. Well, thanks for coming on. Thanks for reading out those.
Thanks for having me.
Yeah, thanks for reading out those traditions, your traditions, the next traditions. So thanks for coming on to the Life at Next podcast.
Thanks, Matt.